Hello, friends. I'm so glad you could join me today. I am documenting my journey on becoming debt free again, so welcome to Second Chance Budgeting. I'll be exploring cash stuffing and unstuffing, finding ways to increase my income, and saving towards some big goals, all while digging myself out of debt once again. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you join me during my adventures. Today, I'm going to be doing a cash unstuffing and a sinking fund update for December of 2024. And I realized that this is super late. It's already in January, but my life has been really crazy ever since I got my new job at the very end of December. So it's crazy in a very good way. So I hope you'll just bear with me in these next couple months as I get acclimated and have a lot of new changes going on. Obviously, we're filming in a different place today again. This is probably going to be happening until I find a place to live and settle and all of that good stuff. So again, thank you so much for being patient with me. All right, so I'm going to put aside the sinking funds. We'll do that later. We'll do the unstuffing first. All right, so I have a couple of categories that I need to unstuff from. Before I do that, though, let me get some change out because I know that I will need it. All right, so I should have 40. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. All right, perfect. Let me get that set up. I would have done like a breakdown of all the different transactions, but it's just been a little crazy, like I've said. So I just have the categories and what I need to unstuff. And let's try to get into food first. So I need to unstuff a total of $61 from food. So let's see. Obviously, I'm going to have to do 80. So that means I get 19 back in change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then what I've been doing with this extra food money is anything that is extra in here is not going to a sinking fund. It's going towards debt. So I should have 139 going towards debt. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 30. Oh, sorry. Let's start over. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. All right, I'm going to set this off to the side and put that in debt later. For gas, I need to unstuff a total of 62, and I just have 100. So let's see if I could make change. I need to give myself 38 packs. So that's 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, and 38. All right, I know I'm going to have to make some more change here. But what I do with any extra gas money is I put that into my car maintenance fund. So let's go there and see if there's any change that we can grab out of there. Let's see. Okay, so I think that'll give us 2 10s and a 5 for 20. And I think that's all we can do from there. So let's see what else. I know in other, I only have to unstuff 10 for some laundry. So maybe I'll have some change. All right, so 10 is going back to the bank. And then that means that I have $50 left that I'm going to put in my other surplus fund. So let's see. So sometimes, even though I have change, sometimes if I have to break bills, it's just not enough. But I think what I can do is I can give myself some good change out of here. So let's see what I can do. 5, 10, and I'll put a 20 in here. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that'll work. Okay. And then in holidays, I did pretty good this year. I was trying really, really hard not to overspend, and I think I did pretty good. I was worried I was going to have to dip into my giving fund, but oh, you know what? It's in my other binder. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to dip into my giving fund, but I really did well this year. All right, so I need to unstuff a total of $168. Let me take this $200 and I'm going to give myself 32 back in change. So 20, 30, 31, and 32. Perfect. So I even have some left over, which is awesome. Not expecting that at all. I also did use some gift cards that I had, so that definitely helped. Okay, and finally, the last sinking fund that I need to dip into is my interview fund. And I have a huge long list of, mostly it's gas. There's gas, there's a little bit of food. I had to get some clothes, and then I think a little bit of makeup. So from here, I need to unstuff a total of 170, and I'm going to have to break some, yeah, get some change. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. All right. Sorry about this, guys. It's just been very crazy. So, okay. So I need to unstuff 170 from here. So let me take out. Here's what I'm going to do. I should have done that a little bit differently. So I need to take out 200 and I'll give myself $30 back. All right. So originally I was going to take whatever money was left in here and put it all towards debt. The reason that I'm not going to do that is because I need to, because I don't have a place to live quite yet, I've had to put a lot of extra money towards like extra gas and buying some clothes. I will put a little bit towards debt, but I'm going to disperse this into different sinking funds really quick. My plan though is to whatever cash I didn't use that I kind of set aside in my emergency savings fund. Once January's over and I've gotten those paychecks, then I'll use that money to go towards debt. So, you know, it's a matter of using the money as I need it right now. So right now I just need this extra money to go towards some travel and clothing categories. So let me go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to have to get into my other binder though. Okay, so my plan is I'm going to put $100 towards clothing. So we'll count that later. And then I need to put $200 towards more travel because I've been traveling between my new city and my old city quite a bit. So I'm going to put $200 towards travel. And then the rest will go towards debt. So it's just 35 bucks, but that'll work. Because I know we'll get some more at the very end of the month. So I'm just going to put that in there. And that will take care of my interview money. So, all right. So that should be everything that I need to unstuff for December. I need to grab out $40 from change and then count this. I should have a total of 471. So let me take out my 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 40. Okay. I don't have enough 10s, so we'll just break that later. Put that back in my change fund. All right, let's count this money and make sure it's 471, and that's what needs to go back to the bank to pay my credit cards and be square for the end of December. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 71. So 471, perfect. That is awesome. All right, so let's put this off to the side and let's get into sinking funds really quick. I am going to do a little bit of rearranging and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So we need to total up my sinking funds for the end of December and see how I did. My goal, since I knew I had a lot of spending in those months that I didn't work, and especially in December, my goal is to have at least 10,000 left in my sinking funds to start off the new year. So on this sheet, what I've done is I took my end of November balances and I just transfer them over here. We're going to count up everything in my sinking funds and see where we're at. We'll see if it increased or decreased, or maybe it's one of those sinking funds I didn't even touch in December. So we'll just see where we're at, and then we're going to cross our fingers that we can start off 2025 with $10,000 in my sinking funds. All right, so let's get into it. I do have some sinking funds in this binder. So food surplus should be the same. It should be my $600. So that means that there's $500 in the bank and then $100 towards $100 worth of cash. So I can use that for, if I go extra grocery shopping or if I go to a restaurant, something like that. All right, for car maintenance, I started off December with 430. So now I've got 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. So that grew by 38. I'm just going to leave this open really quick. All right, and then my other sinking fund, I started off December with 267, and now I've got 100, 200, 300, 10, 15, 16, 17. So 317, and that grew by 50. Let's see, it looks like this one of these ripped. Yep. All right, and then in giving, I started the month with 158, and now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, and 78. 178, and that grew by 20. All right, let's get into my savings and debt binder. So I'm gonna, let's see, probably set that off camera. Sorry if you can't see it. All right. In medical, I still have 501, so no change. So 500 of that is in the bank, and then I've got the $1 in there. In January, we can definitely add more to that and get that going again. So in my emergency savings, I started off in December with $1,745. So I've got 1,000 in the bank, and then I've got 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 85. So 1,985. All right. So that grew by 240. All right. For my savings, I shouldn't have touched that at all. So that's going to be at the 1,460. All right. And then month ahead, I don't believe I did anything, but let's double check. Yeah, so it's 250. No change there. All right. Well, interview has been a sinking fund of mine for a very long time, and now it is down to 0. And my next cash stuffing, you'll no longer see this envelope. So it's a great one to retire, and definitely one of my goals for 2024 was to find a way to get a better paying job. And so, yay, thumbs up on that one. So that is amazing feeling. And I think 2025 will be great. So, all right, car insurance. I started off with 0 and now I have 40. So it grew by 40. All right. Let's get into my personal binder. In clothing, I started off December with 314, and now I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 414. That grew by the $100 that I kind of reallocated. So, all right. And then fun, I started off the month with 281. I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 81. So no difference there. All right. And then travel. I started the month with 257. And now I've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, and 57. So that grew by the 200 that I reallocated there. So that is perfect. And then car registration, I started the month with 260, and I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60. So no change there. And then holidays, I started with 250, and that definitely decreased, but I'm so happy I have some left over. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82. All right, I'm not even going to try to mentally do that math. So let's see, that decreased by 168. All right, perfect. Hobbies, I know I didn't touch. And I believe that's everything in there. In my housing binder, I'm just going to go ahead and I know I didn't put any money in here, so we're just going to go ahead and say it's the exact same amounts. All right. I know in my savings challenges, there are some changes there because I did put a little bit of money in savings challenges for December. I just don't remember which goals they are. So my first goal, I started off the month with 618, and now I've got 500, 600, 610, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so that one did not change. All right, goal number 2. I started off with 130, and I still have 130 in there. All right. All right, goal number 3, I started off with 668, so I've got 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, and 68. All right, so those are the 3 goals I didn't touch. All right, so on to goal number 4. I had $14 in there at the very beginning of the month, and now I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So that grew by 23. All right. My 5th goal, I had 85. And now I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 96. All right. So that grew by 11. And my final goal, I had 96 in there. And now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So 145. And that grew by 26. All right. Well, that is awesome. Let's go ahead and total everything up for December. As usual, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my calculator, but I will speed you up. All right, so the total that I have is 12,901, and I'm going to just add this column up and make sure that it is going to equal the difference between these 2 columns. So it should be a change of $75 in the positive. So let's double check. Again, I'm going to speed you up. All right, here we go. All right, so that does equal a positive change of $75. So that does surprise me. I was expecting it to go down quite a bit, but I must have added a bunch of, through side hustles, and yeah, I'm actually really surprised. I expected it to be pretty low, but that is awesome. That is a great balance to take into January of 2025, and also it's just a really good feeling knowing that once money starts coming in with my new job, we can really grow these sinking funds. Anyways, that is all that I have for you. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If so, please do all things like, leave me a comment or question down below, and subscribe for more. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.